Dispute resolution. Over time, Wikipedia has developed a semi-formal dispute resolution process. To determine community consensus, editors can raise issues at appropriate community forums. Note 5, seek outside input through third opinion requests, or initiate a more general community discussion known as a request for comment. Arbitration Committee. Main article, Arbitration Committee. The Arbitration Committee presides over the ultimate dispute resolution process. Although disputes usually arise from a disagreement between two opposing views on how an article should read, the Arbitration Committee explicitly refuses to directly rule on the specific view that should be adopted. Statistical analyses suggest that the committee ignores the content of disputes and rather focuses on the way disputes are conducted. 116. Functioning not so much to resolve disputes and make peace between conflicting editors, but to weed out problematic editors while allowing potentially productive editors back in to participate. Therefore, the committee does not dictate the content of articles, although it sometimes condemns content changes when it deems the new content violates Wikipedia policies, for example, if the new content is considered biased. Its remedies include cautions and probations, used in 63% of cases, and banning editors from articles, 43%, subject matters, 23%, or Wikipedia, 16%. When complete bans from Wikipedia are generally limited to instances of impersonation and antisocial behavior. When conduct is not impersonation or antisocial, but rather anti-consensus or in violation of editing policies, remedies tend to be limited to warnings. 117. Community. Main article, Wikipedia Community. File Wikimania, the Wikimendary.web. Video of Wikimania 2005, an annual conference for users of Wikipedia and other projects operated by the Wikimedia Foundation, was held in Frankfurt am Main, Germany, August 4-8. Each article and each user of Wikipedia has an associated talk page. These form the primary communication channel for editors to discuss, coordinate and debate. 118. By letting Hoxton at the British Museum.org. Wikipedians and British Museum curators collaborate on the article Hoxton Hoard in June 2010. Wikipedia's community has been described as cult-like. 119, although not always with entirely negative connotations. 120, its preference for cohesiveness, even if it requires compromise that includes disregard of credentials, has been referred to as anti-elitism. 121. Wikipedians sometimes award one another virtual barn stars for good work. These personalized tokens of appreciation reveal a wide range of valued work extending far beyond simple editing to include social support, administrative actions, and types of articulation work. 122. Wikipedia does not require that its editors and contributors provide identification. 123. As Wikipedia grew, who writes Wikipedia? Became one of the questions frequently asked there. 124. Jimmy Wales once argued that only a community, a dedicated group of a few hundred volunteers makes the bulk of contributions to Wikipedia and that the project is therefore much like any traditional organization. 125. In 2008, a Slate magazine article reported that, according to researchers in Palo Alto, 1% of Wikipedia users are responsible for about half of the site's edits. 126. This method of evaluating contributions was later disputed by Aaron Swartz, who noted that several articles he sampled had large portions of their content, measured by number of characters, contributed by users with low edit counts. 127. The English Wikipedia has 6,437,368 articles, 42,863,304 registered editors, and 117,482 active editors. An editor is considered active if they have made one or more edits in the past 30 days. Editors who fail to comply with Wikipedia cultural rituals, such as signing talk page comments, may implicitly signal that they are Wikipedia outsiders, increasing the odds that Wikipedia insiders may target or discount their contributions. Becoming a Wikipedia insider involves non-trivial costs. The contributor is expected to learn Wikipedia-specific technological codes, submit to a sometimes convoluted dispute resolution process, and learn a baffling culture rich with in-jokes and insider references. 128. Editors who do not log in are in some sense second-class citizens on Wikipedia. 128. As participants are accredited by members of the wiki community, who have a vested interest in preserving the quality of the work product, on the basis of their ongoing participation. 129. But the contribution histories of anonymous unregistered editors recognized only by their IP addresses cannot be attributed to a particular editor with certainty.